Hi, welcome to Unclouded. I'm Ken.
I'm Jalen. I was squish.
Nice.
I was squish.
Yeah.
And we have a special guest. Introduce yourself.
You didn't even introduce yourself.
I did. I said I'm Jay.
Oh, I didn't hear her. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Jay Curly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, we're just gonna jump right into the questions because listen, we don't got time for all this.
Can you send them again?
Yeah, I did.
You did? Where?
Oh my god, I sent it to the group chat, Jalen.
Oh, I see. Okay. Hi.
When and how did you start music?
Right. So I started music in like 2018. I had a friend, well, I still friends with him. His name is JT. I call him Yardstick. No, that's his like rap name. And his name sounds stupid because we started out as meme rappers, right? Which is where Scooter Boy came from. We kind of just named ourselves off dumb shit, and we were just taking inspiration from like, there was like a whole like meme rap thing in like 2018, 2017, like niggas like Savage Rome and shit on Instagram. And we just thought it was hilarious. And before that, I didn't even really listen to rap. I listened to like dubstep. You don't gotta go too deep into that. But it was going like, it was just funny. I wasn't really trying to do anything with it. And then I think something happened someday. I don't know what the hell happened because it's like minuscule now. But I vented about it on a track. And I think it was either called Simpler Times or Null. I can't remember. And my boy Jay commented on it. And he was like, "Oh, keep up shit like this, dog. Stop playing with these niggas." And you know what I'm saying? After that, he told me we got a link to make a song, and then we did. And you know what I'm saying? That shit was heat. And I did keep making music after that.
Yeah.
As you should. You haven't been making music though. What is happening with that?
So like basically, the real answer is that I'm lazy and I'm a bum. But the answer I'm gonna give you is that I'm trying to learn how to like mix right now. See, Nocturnal just started, and a lot of them just started making music. Like they made beats before, but they don't really rap. So I'm like, I'm like the background, like shadow kind of overseer at the moment. I bring my, nice, good quality studio microphone to the meet, the link ups. I'll have them on a Mac on Logic recording and shit. And then I'll take their shit and I'll mess with it, try to learn how to master and stuff. But I don't be having no time to actually make music because I got work and school and that too now. So it's like, I'm really so busy mastering stuff that I really don't have no time to make music at all.
It'd be like that.
Absolutely. No, I get it.
Yeah, that's completely true. But anyway, next question.
Okay, so who inspires you to make music? Like, who do you think is your biggest inspiration?
What do you mean? Like who? Like, because I don't really look up to, like, I know Amir like looked up to Drake as a kid, so that's why he like was interested in music. But I didn't really, like I said, I didn't even listen to rap until like midway through freshman year. So nobody's really telling me like, inspiring me to rap, if that makes sense. I mean, I guess just the people around me, I see them do it good, and I'm like, yeah, I keep pushing with this shit.
I'm trying to read the shit. How do you get rid of writer's block?
I don't. Why do you think I took a 7-month hiatus?
Yeah.
Recently, I found this out before the 7-month hiatus, so I guess it doesn't count. But I'll freestyle, like to start songs. I'll just take a beat that I like and I'll freestyle to it, and I'll record a voice memo with the freestyle. And if I like the freestyle, I'll go in and then replace the words. This is what I sent the video for like Janae's Ghosting. That was a freestyle. The other one I sent the other day, that was
you got to read that one though. But finish it because the ending.
Oh, chill, bro. You could tell it's a freestyle because of the ending, but yeah, I'll freestyle and then I'll go back and I'll fix up the flow, replace dumb lyrics like that one. We're not gonna I'll write the rest of the song based on like what I freestyled, if that makes sense. So it helps a lot. It makes it a lot easier. Only problem is sometimes I'm talking about nothing, which that happens, but I could always change it. So
yeah, I get it.
How did you go from yelling songs to watching you dance?
Was it yelling songs to watching you dance, or was it the other way around?
I don't know.
It was the other way around. It's kind of even more jarring, not gonna lie, because I go from watching you dance to, I think it was watching you dance to Blackout. Honestly, I'm not sure. Like, I've always been a fan of what's his name, Scarlord. It's like sophomore year, and I stopped listening to him around the time when I started making yelling songs, which is weird. But I think I got put on to some nigga named Josiah and NASCAR Aloe, or NASCAR Aloe, however you spell that shit. Or not spell, pronounce. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I was listening to a lot of that. and I came across a beat. It was just in my recommended because of like how much I was listening to his music, and it was tough. And I'm just like, fuck it. I'm gonna try something different. You feel me? I don't really hear that from nobody around here. The like yelling shit, which I want to get back on it because it's kind of unique to me. So I started doing it, and then I sent the thing to my boy Pyro, and he mixed it. And look, before the mixing, it was okay, right? But the effects he did on that shit, especially when you have headphones or you're on the aux, that shit goes crazy. So yeah, that came about, and then I did the one after it that I couldn't put on our platforms because the beat got bought. But yeah, I'm gonna get back to that. The yelling songs are fun.
I like the yelling song. But I'm not even gonna lie. I just know I'm a fake fan because I said yelling songs too. Watching you guys listen.
I actually forgot.
No.
I was so back and forth during that period of when that song came out. I was just on like the type of timing where I wanted to kind of make a variety of sounds. So I had one specific sound at the time, which was like just more mellow type lyrical stuff. And I was like, you know what? I don't think I would only like, I don't know. I wouldn't listen to that, just that, you feel me? So I'm gonna try to like branch out and do a couple of different things to make sure I'm, covering all kinds of bases. Anybody can see my stuff. They'll find one song they like, and they'll be like, "Oh, I like this different vibe," or someone will like the yelling, or someone will like the love songs. Someone will like Red Ribbons on some straight horny shit. Who knows? You had something for everybody. You feel me?
That's smart.
So, yeah. The only problem with it that I thought of after the fact was that unless I'm pumping out music all the time, they'll have like one song of one type, and they'll come to it and they'll be like, yo, I like this guy's music. I want more like this. And they'll go to my page and all the rest of it is just completely different. So yeah.
But different's good though. Different's good.
Yeah, it's good if I was like supplying more of like the difference. If like they go to my page for a yelling song and they see one yelling song and then some horny shit, I'm like, well, they're like, what the fuck is this? I could have been fixing that if I didn't go on a 7-month hiatus, but hey man, it'd be like that.
That's good though, because a lot of artists can't like branch out and do different shit. So it's good that you can like do different shit and it all like have its own sound and all be good. That makes sense.
Yeah, I never want to box myself into like one lane. Like I know I'm on the spot type vibe right now, but I'm not going to be on it forever. I mean, I might keep it around, but I don't want to only make music like that, if that makes sense. You know, never want to just stick to one thing because it can get sour really fast.
You know, definitely. I think it's like, it's really like almost like, I don't want to say like inspiring, but like it's dope that like so early in your career you're so like versatile. Like, because like Jalen was saying, like there's a lot of artists that do tend to kind of make the same sounding music, but like you don't have that much music, but it's all very diverse. Like no two songs sound the same. Like everything sounds different. Like that's very like that's just fucking tough. Like that's just crazy.
Appreciate it. Wait, are you wearing a Full Sail shirt?
Yes, sure.
Yo, there's no way, bro. Yo, hold on. Quick story time. In middle school, I think it was 8th grade, we had like a college, like it was a group project about like a college university. And it was me, Sigmund, and Ken. I think this was like the first time I even like talked to Ken before like
No, it was like the first time.
Literally the first time I ever said anything to him. And we were doing this project. And that school fucking sucked, bro. Like looking back at that shit, ass dog. Like, not to diss them on live, but I would never go to that shit, bro. But anyway, anywho, back to your question. I'm sorry. That's just brought back memories.
Like, yeah, no, 8th grade was an interesting time period, but we don't talk about that shit like ever.
Yeah, year, bro. BB prep, bro.
Okay, so next question would be like, how do you think music like affects your mental health? And do you think you use it as like a positive platform, or I don't know, what is your outlook on how you use your music to express yourself?
I feel like it could definitely help with like, how do I word this? Like getting emotions across, because I have a really, really hard time speaking about how I feel about certain things or like coping with situations. And I'll talk about it in music. Ooh, excuse me. And it'll give me like a place to just, get those thoughts out where I'm not really talking to anybody but just a mic. So it's easier for me to just let the thoughts flow. And I know a lot of people do that. Like Amir does that, Jay does that. My boy Pyro does that. Everybody has the moments where you're just venting on the mic, and it's a lot easier to just talk to that because like it's your safe space. But I don't know. I mean, I don't really need to vent that much. So it's like it helps sometimes, but yeah, I'm kind of just gonna just chilling out and just handle the stuff.
Okay.
They can definitely be used in that way. Like I said, I know a lot of people use it in that way.
I think like in a way though, I think that making like hype music can also kind of be therapeutic though. Like artists like Rico and shit like that, like all of her music is dead ass, just like mostly her fucking yelling. But it's like even she talked about it. She's like, this isn't necessarily sad music, but she's like, for me, this is kind of like my outlet because it's like I get pissed off about shit, so I just go in the studio and just fucking scream. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yelling.
fucking therapy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Like,
not passing out of exhaustion because the blackout was rough. That was the first time I ever did it, and I was not ready. But whenever I'm not passing out from yelling, that shit is very therapeutic. Oh my god, it's weird because you're yelling, but it calms you down so much. It's wild.
Because you're taking all
If
that like anger and like whatever you're feeling, you're letting it all out. Like whatever you've
Mhm.
been feeling lately, like you're letting it out by like screaming and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So that's why I like yelling songs. I'm not even gonna lie.
yes, screaming music for the win.
That shit is dangerous though. I'll be on
Hey.
the box in the car, like driving to work or some shit on 130 and some yelling shit come on, bro. I'm in danger of crashing, bro.
Mhm.
My God, I was literally listening to Young Song and I was like singing with it, and I'm pretty sure my whole neighborhood heard me because listen, I blasted that shit and I was literally like,
Mhm.
like I was like, I don't even care, y'all hearing me. Like, who cares? Somebody call 911. Like, it's okay. I'm okay. Like, it's okay.
Bro, I love when my parents leave and I'm in the house by myself and I just go in the kitchen and I put my laptop all the way up and I'll just play some real aggressive shit and we'll just be dancing in the fucking kitchen. I'm like, this is great. Like, this feels great. Yes, I like yelling songs.
I record yelling songs. Half the time my family be home. Like I'll tell them, like I'll come out of my room before I do it and I'll apologize in advance. I'm like, I'm about to yell. I'm just letting you guys know because yeah, I don't want to startle you guys. Because the first time I did blackout, everybody was rushing to my room. Like, are you thinking I was pissed off about some shit? I'm just like, no, I'm making music.
No, if I did that, listen, I'll get cursed out, but like, no, shut the fuck up. Do this when you're home alone.
You have to.
What do you think it is?
Wait, say it again.
Yeah, say that again. My bad. I was speaking.
Oh, I was like, my parents would have cursed me the fuck out. I would have been like, no, they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you yelling? I wish them,
Mhm.
I'm not even allowed to play my TV too fucking loud because they're gonna be like, they're gonna bug the fuck out. Like, it's aggravating, but
I be singing like regular, like I don't even be loud and I still get cursed out. Like I'm like, all right, I can't sing, I can't speak, like it's okay, whatever. It's whatever that
Mhm.
point. I can win.
Your understanding when it comes to music, because I like you've heard blackout. I'm cursing a lot. Like I'm saying some vulgar shit, and they'll just not mention that. I apologize in advance. It's cool, but then I'll like accidentally curse like under my breath or some shit like in my room, and they're not even in my room, and they'll come in like, "Oh, we can hear you," and I'm like, "What do you mean you can hear me, nigga?"
that's what my parents be because I'm like, they know I curse because I'll be having to stop myself when I talk to like make sure I don't slip
Mhm.
out. And
Mhm.
like, and remember when I'm on the phone, like I'll like, especially if I'm like in my room, and it's like 2 a.m. Like my stepdad will come downstairs and like go get something in the kitchen, and like he'll literally tell me the next morning, he's like, I don't know who you were talking to on the phone, but you were cursing out. He was like, I don't know, you just yelling, you said fucking shit, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah,
What a buzz, bro.
sounds like a regular night.
Yeah.
This is so out of what we're not talking about, but it does go with cursing. When I first got caught cursing, I was like, it was in middle school, and my sister pissed me off, and I cursed at her. I said, "You fucking bitch," and I did it myself. And she looked at me, she was like, "Oh, you're in trouble." I started crying because I was like, "Oh, what did I just do?" The fucking bitch snitched on me,
Damn. All right, your sister's a op.
and I got my ass beat, but it's okay.
Yeah. Whoopings, bro. Crazy.
I remember one time I was playing fucking Overwatch back when I used to be a fucking gamer in like middle
I
school.
know you told me about Overwatch in like 8th grade, bro. I was like, there's no way I'm about to buy this PC game.
I used to remember I was playing Overwatch one time with my friend online, and like I was getting my fucking ass handed to me in this match, and I was so fucking mad, and like I was just screaming. I was like, "You fucking bitch!" And like my parents were in the living room. My mom, she knocked on my door. She was like, and I was like, yes. What did you say? And I was like, sorry. She was like, yeah, don't do that again. And I was like, word. And she just walked away, and I was just like,
The rage on video games be different. Like back when I used to play Smash with Sigmund, we would get so heated after like back and forths where I'm winning one game, he's winning one game, and it would be time for us to play the last game. And if I didn't win, like even when I won that shit, I would pop off and start screaming and cursing at this nigga, like, yeah, you bitch ass nigga, that's how you fucking lost, nigga.
Oh my god.
Like I would be so pissed, bro. That shit
No,
was
video game rage is like actually fucking real. I used to play Fortnite, right? And my mom, she knows that I curse, bro. And I was playing in the living room, she could hear me. So I would sit there and I'd be like, fuck, like just go and fuck off. And if she hears too much, she'd be like, you need to calm down. Like it's 11 o'clock, girl. I'm like, listen, they're shooting me. Like, what do you want me to do?
no, that's how Isaiah be, bro. But I'm tired of hearing that shit because I live next door to him. I can't sleep at night sometimes.
I
He's
remember,
21, he's still on Fortnite.
I remember he used to send us videos in the group chat of him playing Fortnite like 8 o'clock in the morning. And I'm like,
Every day. Yo, whenever a Fortnite like ended, like quote unquote, when like season 1 or like some not season 1, when it was like they came back for like Fortnite 2 or some shit, or I don't know what happened, but Fortnite was offline for like 3 days, and he would wake up at 8 a.m. to play like the like Galaga like Fortnite game or like loading thing where like it's like, oh, no more Fortnite. Here's this instead. And he would play that shit. He was that addicted. He couldn't let it go.
Oh my god.
It was crazy.
Wow, let's go on to the next question.
Yeah, off the rails. A lot.
Devyn, are you gonna read the next question?
Hmm?
Are you gonna read the next question? Or you want me to read it?
Aiden, I'm like, nigga, you're interviewing me. Why am I asking the question?
Okay. What are you trying to accomplish with your music, or are you just doing it for fun, or do you want to be the next big thing?
Honestly, I have no idea. Like, obviously, it'd be very cool to be something with music. Like, that would be awesome. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have to worry about nothing. But honestly, I don't know if I would want to be like famous, if that makes sense. Like, this, I don't know. I'd like to be a rapper, but I don't know if like I couldn't be somebody like Drake, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't want that on myself. But you know, to have like my little minute or just be like solid, you know what I'm saying, known about, respected, but you know, I ain't all in the mix like that. That'd be cool. I could fuck with that.
That's understandable.
Mostly it's fun. Like, it's entertaining as shit to do music, you know what I'm saying? Discovering shit, making, you know, creativity fun. So I'm just doing
It is
let it
fun.
rock.
Because being like Drake though, like it comes like a lot of artists, it comes with a lot. Like you gotta like prepare for the haters and like
There's too
not
many
just that,
eyes.
like I don't
You
know.
gotta watch
Like
what
I totally get it.
really watch what you say. You
And
gotta
not only
Yeah.
that, but like you
No.
have people follow you, like actual stalkers that it's their job to stalk you.
you cannot like just act like a normal person.
No.
you have no fucking privacy. Like everything you do is being seen by somebody. You can't go nowhere. Like you step outside, you want to go to the fucking store or something, and somebody's like, "Oh my god, it's fucking Drake!" Like I'm wanting to buy milk. Like,
Like you can't even go to fucking shop right no more.
Oh my
Like,
gosh.
no.
I had saw this girl, I think her name is Addison Rae, and like there's a rumor that her boyfriend cheated on her, and she stepped outside for a second, and bro, she was covered, like she had a hoodie, a mask on, you can't even really see her face, but somehow somebody spotted her. It was all in her face, and she was trying to be nice. She's like, "Oh, so you got broken up with, or like cheated on, blah blah blah." And she was like, "Hey, yeah,
What the fuck?
okay."
Why
And she was
come
trying to hold the tears, bro, and they were still asking questions. She got in the car, literally trying to like, you know, fix herself, and they were still freaking all up in her ass. I'm like, bro, back the fuck up. She is a person, bro. She's
Yeah.
People don't realize celebrities are still just humans.
like,
You can see it like
Yeah.
because Drake is like the celebrity. And when people like, there'll be celebrities who will meet Drake, and you see how giddy they get. Like, these are still regular niggas. You feel me? Like, it's wild. I couldn't imagine being someone like Drake. The shit you have to deal with being on that level of stardom, it must be crazy.
He probably don't even know how the fuck he got there. Like for real, for real.
niggas like,
That's a lot of shit. That's a lot of shit. That's a lot of people.
all because
Like-
he was on a TV show and he rapped on there. That's how he kind of became known.
I didn't.
I was just like, damn.
At first, like you walk right by him in the hallways and shit. I think he got his hands on some like beat, like technically illegally because he wasn't supposed to have that shit. But Lil Wayne heard his remix to that beat and he was like, "Hold on, this kid kind of tough, bro. We're gonna excuse this shit real quick and get this motherfucker in the studio." You know what I'm saying? If he wasn't tough, probably get like some legal battle type shit. Lucky you.
you know, like niggas like Drake and like The Weeknd are just like unimaginably like famous. Like The Weeknd, the amount of money that man fucking has, like he don't gotta do shit for the rest of his life and he'll be set. Like literally, I think like yesterday, I think I saw on Twitter like Blinding Lights has been in the Billboard top 10 songs for an entire year.
What the fuck?
Like
Year.
that's a long time to have your song in the top 10 of the damn world. Like for a
Not even
whole
top like
year.
100, top 10 type shit.
The top 10 songs and it's been there for an entire fucking year. Like that man is like set.
Yeah,
Like,
that's bread.
That's stupid. Right? He got the tour or nothing, bro. Them streams would just be coming in bread, yo.
no, he's just like an example of someone who's just like someone who blew up in a good way. Like he performed at the fucking Super Bowl. Like the weekend, the nigga from like Crew Love in like 2016 performed at the Super Bowl. Like that's like big. Like
I want to talk about another artist, even though this artist is like passed away, stuff like that, but they still be talked about. Like this is like what could happen if you go in the bad way, like people look at you in the bad way. Michael Jackson, listen, people are still talking bad about him, huh?
That clip that keeps like resurfacing of like him like at his hotel window, just like looking out, and it's like a crowd of like hundreds of thousands of people out there, and there's no internet like type shit. What was internet? But there was no organized event back then. It was no social media boards. Niggas just showed up because they found his hotel and it made a crowd like that. He wasn't even performing. Just look out the window. Like it's wild, bro.
And people like started like making rumors and stuff like that about him because he had a skin disease or something like that. So people were like, "Oh, you bleach your skin because you didn't want to be black." That's not even why. But like, okay. And people are like, putting like they won't let that man rest in peace. Like they were like saying like, oh, like he's a child predator or something like that, and they'll keep adding more to it. And I'm just like, let the man rest. Like he's dead. Like just shut up. Like who cares? Like shut up.
Fun, to be honest. Like you can't. If you dig up some shit on Michael Jackson, what you gonna do, bro? Cancel him? This man is in his grave.
He's dead and he's still making fucking money in his damn deathbed. Like on some real shit. They're still dropping his music, bro.
Yeah.
His song with Drake. He's not even alive and he dropped a song with Drake.
Wait.
Makes sense, bro.
It was on Drake's album.
Yo.
What? The Michael Jackson feature. What type of shit is that?
They found his verse fit on. Like they took an old Michael Jackson like vocal clip, say, yo, this shit kind of flow on this beat. I'm not gonna lie to you right now. Hey, yo, throw this shit on real quick.
Oh my god.
And Drake rap on that shit, and they had the nerve to put Drake featuring Michael Jackson. Like Michael Jackson did not agree to this. Y'all did not. Michael Jackson did not consent to be on this song. Like y'all just put him on this song. This man is dead. Y'all dig up his records and put this on a Drake song, and then talk about some feature Michael Jackson. Like
it's basically his song that's already recorded. You just add Drake onto that shit.
But like this doesn't even have to do with our questions. This is my thing. How do like managements and like record labels like deal with dead artists? Like I know like Pop Smoke, like he had an album like recorded that they dropped. But like Willow Peep, did he even like they just started like releasing his fucking
no, yeah, for real. That's the way I'd be feeling about it. Like you can see it especially with X, bro. Both the X's projects, they were talking about some shit like it was 80% done. Skins was not 80% done. What was the one before? Was it Skins or
the fucking question mark album?
It was the question mark, yeah.
After question mark was his last actual album. What was the my light just fell. What was the last the one before?
I'm about to look.
Yeah.
Because I know what you're talking about, but
Skins and Bad Vibes Forever, right? Skins was horrible. I liked like one song.
Yeah, no, I didn't like Skins.
And there was like one song on Skins that was good, and because it was actually finished, you could tell it was like a finished song.
There's way too many features on it. There's way too many features. That's how you can tell.
That's crazy because it had like choruses, and they just fill in the blanks with like other artists to just make it a full song. Because it was totally unfinished. Same with Lil Peep, like Falling Down, they literally just to put X on that after Peep died, which I think they were going to put X on it after Peep died, and then X died too, but they had his verse for that.
But like, why? You didn't even get like they're dead. Why
I don't think they fucked with each other either. Like when they were alive, I don't think they fucked with each other.
No, literally, Peep did not fuck with like X and like Ski, and like all of a sudden Peep died, and it's like X featuring Lil Peep, and it's like the niggas don't even like each other. Like,
It all just deals with money, and they just want money. That's why they do what they do. They use dead people.
Yeah, and
for
it sucks because it's not even going to them.
an EP in January. He died 2 years ago.
Who? What the fuck?
Lil Peep and Nadarb dropped an EP on.
Like, I bet you if he was alive right now, he would like be like, "What the fuck?" Like, no.
Hey, what y'all doing with my shit, bro? I ain't know you put this nigga on my song. What?
And Legends Never Die. Like, that was like Juice WRLD's like last like album, but that's like that. It wasn't his album that he released. It's the album that his label released of, I guess, the shit that he had done.
Was it good? Because I didn't listen to it.
I didn't listen to it. I've never listened to a full Juice WRLD project, but I just know that this is the album they released after he died.
Mm-hmm.
Rapper deaths are sad.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Very sad.
Don't do drugs, kid. Well, don't do hard drugs, kids. Like, don't do lean. You know what I'm saying?
But not only that, but I feel like a lot of rappers, a lot of music, well, mostly rappers, in my opinion, get killed. Like, I don't know. I just keep seeing a lot of rappers die, and I'm just like, who's next? Like, can we all chill? Like, can we not kill these people?
Who's next?
Like, I'm not trying to be like that, but literally, I feel like every time I look at my phone, there's another artist that just died. Like, somebody killed them. I'm just like, okay.
Like, how many rappers died last year? It was like King Von.
It was a lot of fucking people.
And then, like, not only that, did you guys see who was talking about killing fuck, what's his name? I'm terrible. I forgot that rainbow head.
6ix9ine?
Yeah, him. Someone threatened to kill him.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna kill you.
There's so many fucking people trying to kill that man, bro. Like, there's so many people trying to kill that man.
17 bounties on his head, bro. Wow.
That's just sad. Like, imagine you trying to live your life. I mean, even though like, he's done some weird stuff, but
you know, he literally just like says the N-word. So yeah,
Sometimes a
we
bit
want to
weird.
get into that.
I don't really like him. I think he's like funny as like a troll. Like, as like an actual serious person, I think he's kind of annoying.
It was funny when he first came out because he was just reckless and it was hilarious. But now, like, it got old fast. As soon as he got out of jail, I was like, yeah, I'm tired of this, bro.
Yeah.
He broke the record for like most Instagram viewers. Like,
Yo, that's
2 million people.
that shit was crazy.
Like,
That's
2 million people.
wild.
In
Basically, he doesn't have a life though. Like, how are you supposed to have a life and then you worried about whether like you step out the house, somebody's gonna shoot you or like do something? Like, that
Because
is
the nigga got to roll with the damn police.
I hate my life, bro. Walking out everywhere with security, you can't even do nothing, yo.
Right.
I mean, like not trying to say like he had it coming though from his mouth. Like, maybe he's just shut up. Maybe that's what he's doing.
Yeah, he did ask for it. He did ask for it.
And then he's still trying to be all tough, saying, "I don't care. You're not gonna do nothing." Like, people are crazy. Pipe it down. Don't act so tough because people are crazy. Like, some
Kind
people
of fucked
really
up,
not
but
care,
you
they go to
seen the way
jail.
they did JFK.
Huh?
I said it's kind of fucked up, but you seen the way they did JFK.
Yeah, that motherfucker was just strolling with the car top off, and that motherfucker got his top shot off, yo. Stupid, yo.
Crazy. All right.
Bro, this so bad. Oh shit. But maybe we should get back to the
Stupid.
Okay, so the next question kind of goes with the last one, kind of ish. It's where do you see yourself in 10 years from doing what you do now?
10 years. Probably still doing it. I want to start like marketing myself soon once I get back to like recording consistently. So hopefully some kind of traction. I don't know, a little bit underground shit. I don't really care. Just something. You feel me? I'll probably, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna probably have a job, low key, a career, you know what I'm saying? So it probably wouldn't be main focus, but I still hope I'm doing it, you feel me? Hopefully a nigga married, you never know, you feel me? Because that 10 years is 27 and 27 is single, you feel me? I mean, that's cool and all, but like you pushing 30 at that point. So it's like, you know, you gotta settle down soon. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Maybe a dog. I don't know about a kid yet. Maybe a dog.
27's, I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's a bit early for a kid.
Yeah, facts.
I don't want to be old and have a kid.
That's my thing. I don't want to be 50 years old with like a 17-year-old kid. Like, where's the connection?
I also want to make
43 when you had a baby if you're 50. Like, no. or like not like I don't know.
That's ancient, Dusty.
I
Have-
also don't want to die while my kid is still little. Like,
Imagine being an old ass grandpa, like 5-year-old grandson, and you like 80 something, bruh. Like what?
but then like I'd be thinking like I don't want to have a kid like when I'm old or like too old, and not like old, but like you get the point. But I also don't want to get it to a point where like I want to have a kid when I'm mentally prepared for one and I'm stable enough, like financially and like all of that. Like I don't
Yeah,
want to have a
like,
kid
no,
when I'm young still.
age. This was whenever y'all are ready. You feel me?
Wait again.
I said there should be no timer based on age. It's whenever y'all are ready. But I can't see myself being ready before 27.
Very
I
true.
think 30 is like a good set age.
30 sounds so old to me. I don't know why.
It's not though. I mean, you're still young. It just
I
like,
know, but it just sounds old to me. I don't know why.
Hey, bro, black don't crack, so you still gonna look young. You feel me?
You
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You right.
where did Ken go?
My mother knocked on.
What he say?
I don't know.
You keep talking when he talking.
Me?
Ken, where you at, yo?
Sorry, I'm tired. My
Ken?
back is in pain.
Ken just vanished. Yo.
Okay, well, I'll just ask the next question. What is a song that you've done that you're most proud of, and a song that you had to gain enough confidence to release?
Song I'm most proud of. Either I really like the spot. I really like the spot. It's gonna be either the spot or watching you dance. And I don't know, because the spot is really nice structure and it's really melodic. But watching you dance, I was listening back to it like last week, and low key, I wrote the fuck out of watching you dance. Like,
You really fucking
I
did,
like
bro.
it.
When you sent the unmastered file, I swear to God, bro, I had a cart and I fucking ascended.